Yes, sir.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
So shall we try to create one addition program with these text boxes? Let's try. Suppose now I'm going to convert this to this text box is number one. I don't want to assign any value. I'm going to take one more text box, let's say on another line. Let's say this is the text box ID. It should read. I can give the same name, no problem, but there should not be any confusion. That's why I'm doing this. Correct? So see, if I want to read the value from first text box, I must have to go with document.getElementID by getElementBy ID. It's a number one, its ID, and its value will come in variable number one. Are you getting this? Are you getting this? Similarly,
Yes, sir.
similarly, if I have to take the value from another variable, another text box, the text box ID is number two, so I have to write in the next line, 15 line, instead of number one, document.getElementBy ID number two and its value. Let's store that in number two. And here in alert box, yes, let
Number two.
number one plus, sorry, number one plus two. We want to do the addition. That's why number two, addition of these two. Okay, so 10, 20, click. Oh, what is happening? It is concatenating this, correct? Yes. So by
Yes.
default, this argument as a string. Just a okay, sorry. So I have to do that addition first. Result equal to number one plus number two. So if you remember, we have seen this example addition. Now this will treat as an integer addition, and then that result I can display in alert. Let's try. 20 is the first number, 30 is the second number. I'm going to click on this O. Still it is taking the same. Yes.
Yes, sir.
So we have to deal with this. Let me try to, okay. Let me try to find the data type of what this text box returns. Type of number, sorry, type of number one. Okay. So first it is retrieving the value from number one. It will display what is the type of number one. Then rest of the task will be done. So let me go for 20 plus 20 and 30. Click. So first it is displaying this alert box. It is saying it is a string. Okay. Then it adds this document dot get element by id dot value returns the string. We have to convert this into the number. Yes, we have to convert this into the number. So do we learn any of the casting operator? Let me go behind. Not here, not here, not here too. Okay, not here too. So we have to search for how can we convert the value of string to integer here. So I have to search. Yes, data type conversion in JavaScript. I am checking for it. Can it change? Okay, data type conversion, converting number to string. It is, we have to pass to the string class number. We want reverse. We want reverse. Okay. Get. Yes. So here is converting string to numbers. So for that, function is number. To that we have to pass the string. I hope you are able to observe this right hand side. Yes.
Yes, sir.
Hello. Okay. So what I have to do, as this total value returned is a number, I have to is a string. I have to convert that to the number bracket, and then I have to put all this document element by ID number dot value. Now let's check what is the data type. Yes. So it is a 20. Let's say 30. Click here, and now it is treating as a number. Tell me if you understand this. Tell me if you understand this.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
And what is the need? Why we search for number conversion? Because we want to do the addition, but this document dot get element by ID and the value of Xbox it is giving in a string. So we want that in the number. So again, I am treating this second number also converting into the number, and then the result. So let now see what is the result. 30, 40, and click. Yes, finally we got the 70 answer. I think this was not that much tough. 30 plus 40, 70. But you can understand that in this program how much things we have to do. So give me reply if you understand this.
Yes, sir.
Give me
Yes.
yes. With this, at least can you design a simple calculator which will do addition, multiplication, division, subtraction. You may try for power. You may try for sine, cos, tan. See, please try this, and today itself, if you will have a time, or tomorrow, so that the things which I told you now, that will be very much clear in your mind, and later on you don't have to study this separately. Try to bring max of the functions in that calculator step by step. First do only addition, subtraction, then go for the multiplication, then go for the division. But I expect that you should write one separate function for each of the operation. And as I have given a click me here, you can write here plus. So which will tell that after clicking on the plus, it will do the addition. And now do the simple, only one step. Don't go in confusion like first number plus second plus third plus fourth. No, only two numbers. Scope of your application should be only two numbers, but you have to do the practice of this for number of different functionalities. And also right now I am displaying the values in the alert box. Actually it is not a proper way. So let's say I am going to take, suppose this is a calculator. We will complete this. Yes.
Sir, we can print the result in another text box too, right?
Yes, correct, very correct. And that I'm going to do now. A calculator, that heading, below that I am going to take one text box, and that I am going to use as a display. Okay, text, let's say ID equal to display of this calculator. Correct? This you want?
Yes, sir.
The text. Okay, great. So let me give more space so it will be very much clear. Okay. So again I will give the label. This is the display. This is number 1 and this is number 2. If you go with the HTML5, you can write the placeholder equal to, so that the number 1, number 2 will appear in the text. Now we are concentrating on this, so I'm not moving in that deep. You should use, when you design your own calculator, you should maximally use the HTML5 controls. Okay, let's move ahead now. Whenever we will click, we want number 1, number 2 should be added and display should go here. So now I have to go for, yes, can you tell me what code I should write? Result is here. Line number 70 is having the result. I want to print that result. Yes. Where we want to print the result? In this text box, correct? So how can I access this text box? How can I access this text box? Tell me, as you will tell, I will type. Otherwise, it will be my revision. How can I access the display text box? I don't think it is that much difficult.
Where display?
Variable display.
No. See, result is with me. Result is with me in the result variable. I want to assign this result to the text box. So why we need the variable? What? Yes, correct. Document. Yes. Dot.
Right.
Get element by ID. And what is the ID? I want to access this text box. So I will check the ID of that. That is the display.
Display.
Correct? Okay. It should be in the text box code, suppose, sorry. And then what we want to assign the value, correct? We want to set the value. So value equal to my result is in the result variable. Is it simple? Is it simple?
Yes.
So 20, 40, when I will click, it is showing the result 6.